Bueno, amigos, bienvenidos a un nuevo capítulo de Mass Effect 3. ¿Veis la cantidad de misiones que tengo? Voy a revisarlas todas, las que son de estas de visitar el planeta, investigarlo y tal, y las voy a hacer. Y me iré a hacer de las dos de Ragnos opcionales, porque hay que hacerlas antes de las principales. Siempre, si no, no las hago. Cuando eso nos vemos. Por ejemplo, la primera misión de... Bueno, el código de cerebros está ya. Solamente habré que ir a la ciudadela y entregarla, que ya me esperaré. El fragmento de código segador está en escuadrones de caza Geth. O sea, hago esta y hago esa también a la misma vez. El fósito que es un planeta y tal. O sea, voy haciendo estas. Hay algunas, hay como 4 o 5 de estas que ahí no se pueden hacer hasta haber acabado no esta, sino la siguiente todavía. Entonces se van a quedar. Pero vamos, son 2 o 3 que tengo que visitar y tal. Hablaré con la gente de la nave. Hablaré con la gente de la nave. ¿Eso queréis verlo vosotros? Pues vamos a verlo. Vamos a hacer un capítulo tranquilico hoy.
The Geth recovered faster than we'd hoped. If it hadn't warned us, they could have wiped us out.
Legion está de nuestra parte.
Sounds like you owe Legion an apology.
However advanced your friend is, it's still a Geth.
A Geth who just saved your fleet.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish I could have known it better. But right now, we cannot afford trust. What do you need?
Flota de patrulla.
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the patrol fleet managed navigation. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
Our civilian ships? Admiral Chorus commands them. If he survived his crash landing on Rana. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, our strength would even give it.
Tally said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far. But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships.
You've converted them into dreadnoughts. That's a...
While live ships have firepower comparable to a dreadnought, their primary...
You think the Council will buy that technicality?
If need be, I'll apologize.
And in the meantime, you're putting your civilians in danger.
Not casually, Commander. We keep them off the front lines. But we'll do whatever we must.
What can you tell me about Admiral Garrel's heavy fleet?
It was our main military force before the war. Comprised of all... It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course. But we haven't...
Tally said you had the largest fleet in
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. But before we began this war...
You think the...
If need be, not casually, Commander. We keep them off the...
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the home world.
You're not worried about her losing perspective, given her interest in the Geth?
If she can save our people, she can do whatever she wants. Thank you, Commander.
No hay de qué. A ver, no. No tengo que reportar nada. Vámonos. Vamos a ir hablando con todos. Legion está aquí.
Shepard Commander, you opposed Creator Admiral Zen.
She's done enough already.
Your assistance continues to be noted.
Amenaza a las econaves.
You say Geth fighters are targeting the Quarians' live...
Hostile Geth fighter squadrons intend to breach the live ship's defenses. The assigned squadrons. If the live ships are damaged, the Creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
So we destroy the server?
No. Geth programs would transfer to alternate servers. Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant Creator deaths.
You say Geth fighters are targeting the Quarians' live...
Oh, repito, no, es que...
Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant Creator deaths.
Back on the Dreadnought, you mentioned Geth heretics.
Rewriting the heretics increased the number of Geth allied with the old machines.
So you're saying it was a mistake?
It has put us at a tactical disadvantage. This was not a force... Do you harbor regrets about rewriting the heretics?
Podríamos haber sido aliados.
The Quarians hit first. If we get rid of the Reaper signal...
An interesting notion. Most organics would not hold on to ideals of peace for so long.
Ataque.
The Geth have fought the Quarians before. What made this different?
The Geth were building a megastructure to house all Geth, store all memories. It was...
And the Quarian flotilla attacked it?
Yes. A significant amount of programs were installed when creators began. We did not have sufficient surplus hardware to save them all.
Is that what made the Geth desperate enough to work for the Reapers?
Yes. Imagine that for every one of your people, the creators' attack narrowed the Geth's perspective.
You were afraid you'd be wiped out?
We do not experience fear as you would.
Even if the Reapers cost the Geth free will?
That is evidently an acceptable trade.
¿Qué te ha pasado?
What did you do after you left the Normandy?
Our physical platform returned to the Geth consensus beyond the Earth. Data gathered during our mission confirmed that the old machine's return was imminent.
So the Geth believed your proof that the Reapers...
Of course.
That must have been nice.
Pobrecito. Eso es todo.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
A Shepard no le creyeron. A ver, vámonos de aquí. Hay mucha gente aquí ahora. Dali, moja,
I haven't heard any news about that Reaper base. Hopefully they'll give us a target soon.
So how did you end up back with...
When the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. It's just a technicality. I'm far too...
Don't sell yourself short, Tali. The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes
Esta
with
era la
rank.
guerra.
How did the war with the Geth get started, anyway?
Admiral Zen developed a scanning counter. It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat.
Parece útil.
My fleet.
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
It only works against the Geth. Their AI lets them use extremely detailed radar pings. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
Vuelta con los 40.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can
¿Te
wait.
unirás a mí?
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not thinking that far ahead.
Talk to you later, Tali.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
Vale. Todo el mundo quiere... ¡Ay! No, va a haber un capítulo entero en la Ciudadela porque me han venido como 6 o 7 mensajes de... Pues de varias gente que quiere estar conmigo en la Ciudadela.
Commander, we've got reports of trouble at a Turian fuel depot on Sion. I've updated the galaxy. I've
La
added
tela
the
de
coring.
combustible es la que debo hacer ahora después también. Baelon. Bueno, está vivo. Vamos a hablar con los de delante. La verdad que esto es un poquito pesado.
Damn, I could
Por
really
eso
use
nunca lo
something to shoot
grababa.
right now. Good to have Tali back, even if it's just for a bit. Adams is good, but I never feel like the engine's running right without Tali. As for the rest of the Quarians, though, are we okay with them blowing up a ship with you on it?
No.
We are not.
Right, just making sure. And you found Legion! He's still wearing that piece of your armor?
Shepard, the Geth continue to block Quarian access to the mass relay. The Normandy stealth drive is allowing us to remain undetected.
Right, we can hit the Quarian homeworld or get out of system whenever you want.
Ah, perfecto. ¿De qué voy a salir?
One moment. I have been contacted by Legion.
Your new platform is inefficient. It has low volume hydraulics and is top heavy.
This is an infiltration unit, meant to move among organics without detection.
Without an artificial epidermis, its infiltration capabilities
Come
are
here.
ineffective.
Still, the organics do not perceive it as a threat. Nor will they until my day of reckoning.
Edie.
Did I vocalize that on the bridge?
You did. You have acquired the organic attribute of asking questions to which you already know the answers.
I see your humor heuristics still lack an expert system. Hello, Shepard. Hello, Shepard.
Commander,
El día de su venganza, dice. What the fuck? Vamos ahí abajo, de abajo para arriba.
I've always loved the M35 Mako. It's got heart, you know?
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
The M40...
Voy a aprovechar y voy a subir la escopeta.
Come on, that thing's made of tissue paper. At least the Mako can take a few hits.
I'd hope so. That thing handles like a...
Hey, Shepard. Sounds like you guys had a crazy ride over there.
You could say that.
Sorry I missed it. And that Geth Legion. I know you two have a past, but...
Por supuesto.
Legion's not like other Geth.
If you say so. I guess you can't always judge an individual by their... Look at Sparks. If all the Quarians were like her, we wouldn't be stuck refereeing their war with the...
Sparks?
Yeah, your Quarian friend. The jumpy one with the glowing...
Chispas le llama.
Uh-huh.
Crazy that they picked now to start a fight. But I guess the end of life is...
Just a little?
Hey, not everybody's as crazy as you, sir. Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
hey,
Hey.
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 Vale, ya, ¿no? Paramos. Pistola de arcos. ¿Era esa? No lo sé. ¿La he probado? Espérate que no... ¿La he probado la pistola de arcos? No lo sé. No. A ver. La voy a probar. A ver, pistola de arcos. Más no es muy cara. Más tengo dinero. Tengo dinero de sobra. A ver, era la... ¿Este es uno? Mira, lanzapicos. Lanzapicos. Hola, este sí que es carica ya el nivelico este. Vale. Armadura, casco, modelo. Exportaciones, no sé qué. Anguila chasqueante. 10.000. Aquí te quitan peces a rayas, pez con una sangre de dragón. ¿Era este? No me acuerdo. No. Casco condensador. Nada. Lo de siempre esto, no cambia apenas. Y estas armas, por ahí he escuchado que son las mejores, pero es que mirad lo que valen, mirad lo que valen. No puedo poner eso yo ni de broma. Y no sé por qué tengo tanto dinero, pero vamos, por un arma de eso es imposible. Vale. Vale. Creo que no hay nadie, perdón. Vamos al sitio. Ingeniería.
Well, you certainly know how to fight. I couldn't believe it when Shepard told me you were on the Normandy.
It appears I have that effect on humans. Now Quarians as well, it seems.
For what it's worth, Quarians understand what it's like to lose your home.
As I understand, that was your own fault.
What do you mean?
In my cycle, Quarians didn't need helmets to survive. You were the masters of your own planet.
That was a long time ago.
And if you hadn't given birth to the machines, you would still breathe the air that evolution intended.
I see. Liara warned me you weren't what she expected.
And nothing about this cycle is what I expected. Even primitive Quarians were considered attractive in my age. A pity no one can appreciate it now.
Right. You know what? I think I have something important to do now. I won't keep you.
Se enfadó.
Studying the other side?
Why did you allow one on this ship?
Legion helped us before.
It's still a machine.
Las máquinas en tu ciclo.
You mentioned before your people had problems with AI.
The Jatil, they were as the Geth are to this cycle.
What happened?
Their creators lived on a dying world. It was beyond their ability to save. So they resorted to implant.
I think I know where this is going.
The AI seized the physical body. It could alter the genetic... In time, the offspring were molded into a slave race. All machines commit treachery. The one you brought on board is no different.
Maybe. But he's not like...
You can't know that. They are more alien than you and I are to each other.
Just because Legion isn't like us doesn't mean he can't be trusted.
You're wrong. Throw it out the airlock.
How can you be that certain?
Organics do not know how we were created. Some say by chance, some say by miracle. It is a mystery. But synthetics...
No, we created them.
And they know we are flawed.
Why do you say that?
They are immortal. We are not. They see time as an illusion. We are trapped by its limitations. Above all, machines know the reason they were created.
Edie might disagree with that, but I see your point.
They serve a purpose, while we search aimlessly for ours. In their eyes, organics have no reason to exist. Do not trust them, Commander.
Debe haber otra manera.
I can't believe there isn't some way for us to coexist. We made them.
And then gave them the power to surpass you. There is room for only one order of consciousness in the galaxy. The perfection of the machines or the chaos of the organics. Throw the machine out of the airlock, Commander. I have a simple rule. If a machine can speak,
La máquina habla de
kill it.
pobrecito, tío. A ver, aquí me parece que en esto nunca me tienen que hablar casi nada.
Gabby, what did you...
Shepard?
Nothing to report.
Commander.
No es nada.
So, are you doing a story on the Asari who were turned...
Huh. Second Star Broadcasting is headhunting me. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Not right now.
Let me know when we do.
Apenas habla conmigo, nada más que me dice... La única acción que me da es echarlo de la nave. Y no sé si tengo echarlo, la verdad. Tripulaciones... sí. Quita. No hay nadie disfrutando del... Por cierto, de... Mira, creo que es una mesa de póker, ¿no? No estoy seguro. Aquí tampoco, nunca. Ese siempre está ahí de pie parado. Llevo ya ahí no sé cuántas horas. Ay, verdad que tenemos. No te busco.
Heard you were back in form blasting away flashlights down there.
Oye, ¿y Samara no estaba conmigo? ¿O Samara se fue? Fíjate, no estoy seguro. Creo que se fue. A ver, América.
It's nice to have. Just reviewing some charts.
Nada por aquí, nada por allí. Aquí estará Garrus, como siempre.
Too bad you weren't here earlier, Tally. You just missed Rex.
I heard. I can't believe the genophage is really cured.
Shepard's on a roll. I figure if we can pull that off, we've got a shot at sorting the Geth out.
I don't know. The genophage didn't carry rifles and fight back.
No, but there was a scary bit with the mother. Shepard, you just knew the Geth would figure in it.
Because Reapers weren't enough.
Still, this is as much her fight as ours.
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
You hear anything from your family?
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength. Still can't get used to people asking me things like...
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending.
Can't do both?
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me. Everyone...
Maybe. But you spend so much time on the outside trying...
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a...
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no...
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the Gather...
They get things done?
They don't give a damn about the... Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over... Are we up for that? Are you?
If we reduce this war to arithmetic, we're no...
A nice sentiment. Let's hope we can live by it. Tallies are welcome. If the Geth still think Reapers are some sort of god, this war must be heaven to them.
Joker, really? I have work...
Oh, come on, it's just one simple question.
Then look it up on the extranet.
You can't believe everything you find there. It's more reliable to ask a friendly Asari.
I'm not telling you if my hair tentacles move.
Fine. Deny me the answer I've been seeking for years. With this war on, we could die at any second, you know?
Joker, really? I have work to do.
Oh, come on, it's just...
You know he's gonna keep bothering you until you tell him.
They're semi-flexible cartilage-based scalp crests that grow into shape, and they don't flop around.
Yes. Thanks, Liara. I gotta tell Vega I was right.
Well, at least he's making friends.
Me he perdido, no sé.
Feel free to look around. Feel free to look around.
No, yo no quiero mirar, yo quiero hacer algo más, no te digo. Y tiene la cama siempre ahí a medio.
Greetings, Commander.
Vale, no sé quién me ha hablado, pero vale. Ah, sí, la bolicha. Vale. Y alojamientos de capitán. Vamos a ver a quién puedo invitar aquí. Y llevo 20 minutos hablando con la nave. Mejor que salte de capítulos, os aburre esto. Hacer del espacio.
Tally, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment.
Thanks for asking me up. I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are riding on me. And I don't know if I can save them.
Es tu responsabilidad.
You're doing everything you can. If the fleet falls, it won't be because of you.
I helped my father and Zen's ideas, the new tech that made an invasion too good to pass up. If they die because of me,
We'll get them out of there safely, Tally.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral...
Not the Admiral's daughter.
I know. And at least now, I can push back against the worst idea.
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. That probably sounds stupid. It's just...
You're doing fine, Tally.
I should get back before the Admirals get into trouble again.
Bueno, me ha dado algo bueno. Dejé la música puesta. Para, hombre. La voy a poner. No, es la de discoteca, ¿no? Bueno, tiene que estar eso. Vamos a coger lo que nos ha dado. Y este capítulo va a ser un capítulo de transición. Y yo me voy a hacer las misiones esas que os he comentado, ¿vale? Eso estaba aquí. No, si son mejoras es allí.
At your service.
No, no son mejoras. ¿Qué es? ¿Qué es? ¿Qué es? ¿Qué es? Una habilidad.
No crew health issues to report.
Pues no lo sé. No lo sé. Pues nada, chicos, nos vemos en el siguiente capítulo, en el que sí haremos algo de historia. Ya no sé si será la historia principal o será será una secundaria de estas que sean más largas de lo normal. O sea, de lo de ir a un planeta e investigarlo, ¿vale? Y nos vemos pronto. Hasta luego.